Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Stefan and welcome to another video. Now today we have another great video of Guild Wars 2. Now today I actually have a very interesting topic, at least for me, and it is why I'm playing Warrior. Now of course everyone starts out, they choose a class and basically they kind of play that class throughout their whole game. It's not 100%, it doesn't happen always, but most of the times. For example, for me, I started with Warrior, I'm still with Warrior, and that's how it goes. So why did I choose Warrior in the beginning? Well, I was starting a MMO. Everyone goes with the mainstream Warrior human. I don't know, I just kind of started out. Most people will kind of quit him once they learn that, okay, this is mainstream, I'm not going to be doing this, I'm going to choose something that I will enjoy playing, and it's not something that everyone is playing. But, I actually didn't do that. I kind of stick to the character. I was just having fun and leveling up. It actually took me quite a bit to level Warrior to 80, just because of the fact that I was taking my time to learn the game, to learn everything. And yeah, that's pretty much why I chose Warrior. There's no reason why I really chose him. But once you think of a Warrior, you're like, oh, something strong and something that will probably do well in all the different game styles. For example, PvP, World vs. World. I really didn't know those things in the beginning, but I kind of had the idea of that the Warrior will do good in almost everything. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go with Warrior. And they look epic, so I was like, alright. So I kind of stick with the character, as I said. So yeah, but why I like the class? Well, there's many reasons I love the class. First of all, I love melee. There's something about me playing in the fights is something that I really love. It's not, I don't like to be, outside of the battle and be like shooting everyone and just missing the party, so to say. There's something like, I don't know, hunters, rangers, whatever. Guild Wars 2, hunters, rangers, okay. So rangers, they're still cool. I have a ranger, I'm okay with the ranger. But, I still play a melee build with the ranger. So there's something that I always want to have, that melee in the class, or in the build, I mean, in order to have fun. Because the close impact on everything is something that I really feel like that's a battle. So, that's kind of important for me, I guess. So, that's one of the reasons that I love Warrior. I don't play at all ranged with the Warrior, which is probably very bad, because one of the most OP builds with the Warrior is a great sword and a long bow, which, is good because you can switch it up. You can always, if he's running away, you can switch to the bow, take him down. That's something that you do, but I do not usually use that because, I don't know, I just enjoy being close up to the enemy. But yeah, as well, used to play a lot of PvP and World vs. World, so I got pretty skilled in both small fights like 1 vs. 1 and 2v2, but as well huge fights because of World vs. World. And just kind of learning the class is something very important, because it's not something that I love about Guild Wars 2 is that there's not an OP build. There's not something that really overrules all the others. There's not a class that will go like, okay, this is the best class, and there's nothing that can win him, right? There's none of that. Basically, it comes to, how, that how to play your character, to know in what situations to what to use. Those kind of things are very important when it comes to Guild Wars 2, and that is what I love. For example, when I was playing a lot of PvP, I would learn a lot to play against 1 and 2 guys. And, even 2v1 I could pretty much handle okay. Because I have a pretty tanky build, but still deal a crazy damage. Which is something that I love about the Warrior. And, being able to stand even though a lot of people are attacking you is something that I personally love, because if I play PvP and I'm going against 3 or 4 guys, and it's obvious that I'm gonna die, there's no doubt in that, but I'll still keep them fighting pretty hard for a good time, and during that time my team is already taking a lot of points, and that's something that really is important, and that's why I feel like I'm a very important member to the team, so to say, and that's why as well like the class. Now I don't play only warrior, but mainly I play warrior because I'm good with warrior. Why? Well, once you start with warrior, or once you start with some class and you level him up to 80, only that progress that you make during that time is pretty tremendous. You learn the character, how you feel with him, how you attack, how you do things like that. But you're still kind of unskilled once you hit level 80. Then you start doing PvP, world versus world, and that's pretty much when you learn how to be OP, really. How to use this and that in certain situations, but that's not really the line, that's when you become good. But there's still one step ahead, how to become the best, so to say, which is, it doesn't really stop to, you being able to know what to do and when, and how to use your rotations, how to build your character and things like that. That is very important, I know, but there's still one step ahead, which would be learning your enemy, which is pretty much learning all the other classes. It sounds pretty crazy, but with playing a lot of PvP, you would actually start to learn all the different classes, what they use, what their attacks are, what they usually do, and just by seeing what kind of weapon they have equipped, you already know what they'll do to you, so that way you can counter attack them, things like that. Very important. So if you're starting out Guild Wars 2, level up to level 80 and start doing PvP and world versus world, so you can learn the class and learn how to create a build that is especially for you good. So that was a little short video on why I play warrior, and what's good about him, really. And I hope you enjoy, guys. If you did, press that like button, subscribe to get notified when I upload new content. And as always, see you next time. Amazing celebrities like Zac Efron, Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa, Jamie Foxx, and a lot of others. There were a lot of YouTubers, a lot of streamers. Overall 64 players playing the game for about, I don't know, it was about an hour, I think. And overall it was pretty much amazing. And there's few things I want to talk about. First, like what I liked about the game. Well, even though if you think about it, it's really early in the